Hello, welcome in. This is another Dirty Slam recap and look forward in the DGFL. Looking back at week 7, Duckies versus the Veggies. Veggies cover, so you're thinking they win? No. They lost by about a point, 10 yards. He's not irritated at all about that. Bruisers v Swines, 11.5. Swines come out on top, covering. Good game there. Hit the under, who would have thought? Bubbles v Bods. Nobody guessed this right. Who would have thought Bubbles cover on the under? Maybe that's why the house knows. Peacocks v Cheese, 35.5. Peacocks cover. But at what cost? None. They win the game. Pillas v Wolves, 14.5. Wolves cover. Unfortunately, they do not win. Pillas keep that win streak rolling. Good for them. Agave v Frogs should have been higher. Could have been the highest spread ever in DGFL history. Agave's well done. Can't believe I got crushed on that one. Oh well. Looking forward to week 8. We've got Veggies, 4.5. Favorites against the Agave. This is really a battle of who has all the talent. So let's look at this matchup. Are they going to hit 235? We'll see. Now that we're inside a sleeper, you'll see we've got a star-studded matchup. Lamar versus Herbert, Eckler versus Taylor, Bijan versus Brees, Cup versus Chase, Pittman versus Brown. Yeah, Pittman's been ballin'. Mark Andrews is going to crush Darren Waller. We'll see. It's going to be a pretty manly matchup. The flexes might be where the job gets done. Can Mop make his kingly return? Can Jahmyr Gibbs win out in that matchup? We'll see come Thursday and Sunday and Monday. It's going to be a great matchup. Next, we've got the Duckies 25.5 point favorites over the Wolves. Division matchup, division rivals, over under set at 200. Implied totals probably about 105 to 80, 110 to 85. How are they going to reach 200? Who knows? Let's look at the matchup. As you can see right now, it's a tale of two sides, 89 to 87, but oh wait, Tyrod Taylor's still in at QB. Looked for the Duckies to put in Dak Prescott. I think Justin Fields is hurt. Maybe if he's back, he'll play. But the Wolves have a solid starting lineup. Who would have thought? Jalen Hurts, Brian Robinson, Dameon Pierce have been solid. Olave, is he going to play? Is he arrested? Is he mentally stable? Who knows? Some guy named Young Boy, George Pickens, he's actually been great this year, much to the chagrin of Deontay Johnson managers. Looking at the flex, maybe the Wolves will get it right this week. They benched Josh Palmer last week, and he went for a 20 bomb, I think, or something crazy like that. Everybody knows the story for the Duckies. Can the studs pull it out? He's now running double tight end, Kelsey and Laporta. That's been going great for him. Just squeaked out a win against the undefeated Veggies last week. So he's just looking for his studs to follow in to week 8. 25.5 points is a large margin. Let's see if the Duckies can do it in this division matchup. Bruisers, 16.5 point favorites over the Peacocks. Who would have seen this coming 2 years ago? Good Lord, how the mighty have fallen. How the new blood takes over from there. 195 over under implied is about 100 to 85. 105 to 90? Who knows? I was never good at math. You figure it out. As is with every Bruisers game, it's going to be the Dolphins versus whoever the other team has. It's going to be the Bills, basically. Aaron Jones, who knows if he'll even play. This dude's been awful. Amon-Ra, Sun God, let's see if he can pull it out. But honestly, I'm worried if I'm the Peacocks. Bruisers are going to come back with a vengeance. Dolphins weren't great last week. I'm scared. Bruisers 19.5, 16.5. They are favored, and I think they'll cover. This is going to be crazy, though. Another divisional battle. Looking at the next matchup, Swine 62.5. Holy shit, that's large. Over under 160. It's basically 100 to 60. We'll see if the Swines can cover. Yeah, it looks like they can. Frogs are awful. Although I was looking at the lineup, and they better start Adam Thielen. or else they should be on the lookout for a hammer coming down from the Duckies for tanking. I'm just playing around. Swines are going to easily win this matchup. Let's see if they can do it by 60 plus. And next up on the docket, we got Bubbles, 21.5 point favorites of the Cheese. Over 165 is the line. Who would have thought I could be disappointed so much in a matchup? I am totally unconvinced that this will be important in the grand scheme of things. However, let's get into it. Poor Bubbles. Time and time again they try and win and they fail. Their team, on paper, before the season looked great. Tony Pollard, Derrick Henry, elite. TJ Hawkinson, elite. Terry, Amari Cooper, elite. They've just not been able to put together some wins. On the other side, the Cheese Balls have a ton of future. Jordan Addison, Tua Tagovailoa, Josh Downs has looked amazing. Rashee Rice, Steele getting him in a trade. He looks great. Cheese Balls have a bright future. Bubbles do not. We'll see who wins this matchup. And last but certainly not least, Pilla's 22.5 point favorites over the Bods, over under 180. That seems heavy. Let's see how this matchup is going to play out. Well, the Bods are looking to ride the high of their Puka Nacua, Nico Collins stack. They've got Josh Kelly, who just went bananas. Jaleel McLaughlin. Still don't know who that guy is, but he's starting him. DeAndre Hopkins. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Jonnu Smith, some say he's better than Kyle Pitts. Romeo Doubs, dunking on people every week in the end zone. Pilla's, on the other hand, bunch of no-names. Who's Joe Burrow? Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs. They got a lot of high talent, high name individuals. They're on a massive win streak. Let's see if they can keep it rolling against the Bods, who play a lot of teams tight. Pillas should win this outright. Pillas should cover. But will they? Pillas struggled to live up to the hype. Let's see how this Week 8 matchup finishes. And that's going to be the end of all of our run-throughs. Go submit your bets. See how you'll do. The house always wins. And I'm the Dirty Slam. See you next week.